on the west side of Nashville. You are looking at traffic coming at us at 7:35 local time. We're going to work. We are going to Camden, Tennessee. To a place I've been before called Mag Pro. Look at all those people. Waiting to go to work. And somebody's not having a good day there. Phone. I don't know how this is going to work. Getting used to where I think the camera ought to be. I don't know. The Galaxy S20 I had took a dump on me. It was a refurbished phone that I got from Amazon. Whoever refurbished it didn't seal it up good enough. And to send it back. It had the internals on the screen were damaged from moisture. They never, it never got wet, and except for like a short walk from the rain and coming in and out of the house, and it was just sprinkling and stuff. Yeah, I got a notification saying there was moisture in the charging port. Lines on the screen that weren't supposed to be there, it's bright white lines. So now I have a credit at Amazon that I don't want because I don't like Amazon. Good cheap way to get a phone, and it didn't work out. So I got a Samsung 835. Pretty basic. I like that it's got a flat screen instead of rounded corners on the screen. Those tend to get broke easy. Got an outer box on it, so it's got a nice raised face, and keeps the screen off any surfaces if you put its screen down. I need to get a screen protector, but anybody wants to comment. I know my folks watch these. Let me know if this is better, worse, same as the other videos, Mom and Dad. I'll tell you what. Can't really tell much of a difference. Then this phone is just as good as a phone that's well over twice the price of this one. somebody got butthurt that I passed him. I can see him in the mirror. He's looking at his phone or something. Noticed that he got passed and then said, I'm going to get on it. Then we were going downhill and he's just a bit heavier than me. Trace. I remember going up from Louisiana up to see a chief. Wasn't it Jackson, Tennessee? Is that McWhorter? The bass fisherman. Get further west towards our turnoff, there's a lot of lakes to the north of 40, and there was a pilot along here that I stopped at that saw Bill Dance. And nobody in the place knew who he was. And I went up and said, Mr. Dance? Made sure it was him. Like, oh yeah. Tell him we used to watch his show up in South Dakota. I guess he ain't that big a deal here, but you know, it's kind of like being one of these YouTube influencers or TikTok influencers and stuff. Nobody in your town thinks you're nothing, but get known in a lot of other different places. Not me. I wouldn't want to be internet famous. But Josh, I was talking to Josh last night, my son. For those that don't know, did his first year of dirt track racing in what's called the Hornet class, real entry level. Somebody said, here, I got a spare car, you want to run it? It's got an automatic transmission, which means it's slower than the manual transmission was. And that's why this guy moved up to a manual and said, Josh, you want to race this? I said, sure. He missed the last 2 races of the year. Blew an engine. But no, it was a torque converter. Took out a bunch of stuff. That's what it was. So he missed the last 2 races of the year. And at the local track, Casino Speedway, he's getting a trophy for 3rd place in points for the season. This is his first year. And he's getting Rookie of the Year. His first race when I went up there, his very first race, they said he could start somewhere up towards the front, like 4th or something. He said, no, I want to stay in the back. And I didn't know what that was about. Jacob said he's going for the Hard Charger Award. And it's like what it sounds. You pass a lot of cars, you get this award. So by the end of the night, you had the heat race and then the feature. You made it into the feature and did again. And so he got the Hard Charger Award that night, which was some extra money. Took 3rd place. Ended up taking home more money than the guy who took 1st. And that was his first night of racing ever. For the season, yeah, Rookie of the Year in third place in points. There's a nationwide points race in this class, and there's 156 competitors. Josh missed the last 2 races of the year, and he only raced at 2 tracks. Casino Speedway and then one over in Madison. There was one night they went to one other track. But that was only one race. He's like 32nd in points nationwide out of 156. And he missed the last 2 races, and he didn't go around racing all the tracks that he could. He just raced once or twice a week at these 2 tracks. And he lost his ride for the last 2 races, and he still placed 32nd nationwide, 3rd in the Casino Speedway in track points, and Rookie of the Year. You can tell Dad's kind of proud. I got a little Tony Stewart on my hands. But he's not little. He's 25, so. Well, he's going to be 25. Coming up, he's 24. Should be. He's born in 2000, so yeah. I'm 6'1" and Josh is taller than me. Both my kids are. So ain't nothing much little about him. I can't say I got a little Tony Stewart on my hand. But yeah, we just started out thinking, I'm going to go racing, see what this is about. I got a slow car with an automatic. Go have some fun. That changed as soon as he got on the track. Apparently him just having fun got him Rookie of the Year in 3rd place. And 32nd nationwide. South Dakota to go see his races. I only went that one time, but that was cool to see him do that hard charger thing. And I'm just really happy for him. So much success. Yeah. Some of the leaves are turning. Look up to the right, you can see some of these trees are turning yellow. I got some leaves in my backyard from that very same kind of tree. That's like the first ones to turn and lose leaves. It hasn't even gotten down into the 50s. What a bunch of wimpy trees giving up this early. Look at that. It ain't even cold and they're saying we've had it. We give up. the video season where if I keep this job, I'll get some videos of leaves turning. I got an operation next month. It's from working really hard. And no, it's next week. Next month. And these guys put me on the very same run. It was the last run I had before I said, I gotta go see a doctor. This is terrible. I can't make my run tomorrow. I have to go see a doctor tomorrow. This was a few weeks back, a couple weeks back. And they put me on the very same combination of run after run after run for a few days, running hard all night, not all night, but using every hour and then some that I have on my clock. And yeah, I kind of got a little mad because they were doing that to me a week before my operation. And when I brought it up to my dispatcher, he said, well, it looks like, you had a couple days off this week and a couple days off that week. Then it was for getting things moved. It was for getting plumbing in the house. My glasses got crushed. I had to go to an optometrist and have an appointment with them, have an examination, get my glasses picked out, get all that done. Then I had problems the next day with my teeth. I had to see the dentist because I had a crown come off. And yeah, this guy's like, yeah, you've had all these days off, that's money you didn't have coming in, and I know you got money going out because of all this stuff, so I don't really see where, you should be telling us that you can't do this. And I said, whoa, buddy. Don't be thinking you can take and hold my bills over my head. I haven't even begun to do any creative financing. And after that, he said, here, talk to the owner. And I talked to the owner. All of a sudden, my routes got changed. I wasn't doing all that. Video thing may quit. Or it might not. I certainly don't hope they think they can run me just as hard as they used to after they run me so hard I had to get an operation. And I'm 60. There's a guy who's 15 years younger than me. They had to have the same operation 2 weeks ago. And I know of another guy at work that had to have the same operation too. Enough about me. took a piece of metal off the top of the windshield, so the GoPro looking forward there. Gets a lot better view. You can see traffic and people in the stands and stuff as you're coming out of turn 4. It's pretty cool. One of them, I forget, I want to say it's a feature race. There's mud flying into the cab. You can hear it going past the camera. There's another one where one glob of mud comes up inside the car and the camera's mounted back behind him to the bottom of the ceiling. And then this piece of mud comes up and wham, right on the front of the, right dead on the camera. I mean, you are there. It's a pretty cool video. You'll know it when you see it because it's pretty exciting. You can hear mud flying inside the cab and everything, and you're right behind the cars, right in front of him. And that was the best video all year, I think. Coming up on where 840, the 840 bypass that goes to the south of Nashville, joins up on the west side of Nashville. That's a big, long bypass. They sure expect that city to expand to the south like crazy. That bypass goes a long way out the way. Adaptive cruise control tells me this is a safe following distance. Now it's backing off a little. But to do that, it slowed me down. Now I want to slow down. I'm gonna die! got up to like 75 miles an hour. And it flattened out. I was still coasting at 75, then 74. Got in the right lane, like this. And boom! There went a state trooper passing me. It's like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for not pulling me over. Apparently he had somewhere else to go. I was glad. Same dispatcher that was trying to cause me grief the other day, trying to be so hard, told me that this load had to be there at 7 a.m. today. Well, I wasn't going to get there because there was no way I was getting my hours back this morning, or I could get it there by 7. Yesterday he texted me and said, got you on the run to Camden, delivers at 7 a.m. I got back to the yard, dropped and hooked, parked the truck for the night, stayed right there fishing wherever I go. I was out of hours, couldn't go anywhere. Guys, that mattress from your house that I got in the truck has changed my life in this truck. The mattress that came with this thing that I've been sleeping on for years, I didn't realize exactly how bad that thing was. Holy crap. Last night, not only did this not deliver at 7, because they don't open until 8,